Morning, man, behind the scenes.
Morning.
What am I gonna call this? Accidental lake? Beaver lake?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is a beaver lake.
Oh, we got a fun one this morning, people. We got a fun one this morning. All right, so some of you guys may recognize this. This is the land bridge we built, what, last fall?
Yeah.
And through the events that we've had, it actually looks pretty good.
Yeah.
It looks better than what I thought it did.
Yeah.
You want to take a stab at explaining what's going on?
Just for the record, I thought we put a bigger overflow pipe in than 1.5 inches.
Well, we did.
And what would cause our overflow pipe to disappear?
Furry little animals?
Yeah.
With big
That
tails?
somebody loves and I can't stand.
All right, so here's what happened. Is the beavers at some point plugged up our drain pipe. It's not even an overflow pipe, it's a drain pipe.
Yeah.
This water is not even really supposed to be here. Not this much of it. As you guys can tell on this side, there is no water coming out. It is not an option at all. And in the midst of that being plugged up, we got a biblical amount of rain. What did we get, 18 inches of rain or something?
I think we're more than 18 inches.
It's the same rain that basically caused the massive flood.
Yeah.
So this thing filled up enough that the water went over top of it and eroded out a massive hole over here. It's a mess. So, yeah, what do you think about that big old hole? We have got to at least get this in good enough conditions to where Farmer Chris can get from field A to field B.
I wouldn't be scared to take combine through here like it is.
Well, don't tempt Chris, because this will turn into a recovery video. We got enough problems. Don't be trying to coach him in anything. So, all right. First things first, man, behind the scenes, we need to get this pipe unclogged so it can get drained. I guess we're gonna go fishing.
We are gonna go fishing. I take it they got the M marked pretty good. Ooh, that's deep. Oh. Well, we got water gushing, so you did something good. Well, it ain't a full pipe, but there's water coming through it pretty good. I'd say you found the end of the pipe. Now what are your thoughts? All right, now if he can find the end of it, he wants to try to find the end and flick it out. So I'd say that T-post right there, or not T-post, but that metal rod is marking the end of it. Oh yeah, now you got some swirlies going there. It picked up just a little bit. Now it's slowing down a little bit. All right, there it picked back up.
Going pretty good.
Yeah, it's going pretty good there.
Alright, let's let that go for a little bit.
All right, 10-4. All right, now we gotta get rid of some water.
It's totally random, but did you notice whenever you walk by the 235, it still smells new?
Yeah, yeah, it does.
You're still burning paint off something. All right, so I don't know if we're gonna be. Now we got our drain opened up. The water's down enough. It's at least stopped running across here.
Yeah, it's not running in there anymore.
And I don't know if we can get all this water out of here, but we don't want to bury a bunch of water down here. So
No.
I guess I'm gonna get down in here and try to get a drain dug the best I can, and we'll fill from here out. So hopefully what we do is we don't trap the water, we push the water,
Push the water out, yeah.
And then if we got some really nasty mud, we may try to get in on the bottom, and we'll try to get some good dirt off that hill to kind of bridge over it. There ain't nothing about this an ideal scenario. All right,
No.
let's just hope I don't get my feet wet and go swimming on this.
Yeah. A little too new to be getting in the water. Oh, what am I talking about? It's done been in the water. I forgot about the flood water. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you can see it has stopped running here, so that's good.
gonna do this little hole first. I'm gonna take some of this material here. It's already wet. Put that in there and see if we can force that water out of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 10-4.
That hole's not as deep as I thought, so that's good. Found the horn button.
Yeah, you found the horn button. All right.
I think sometimes customers mistake us for miracle workers.
Yeah.
All right, so here's my thought process in case you guys are wondering. We got the water shoved down that hole. We got some crap dirt down there just to get us above the water level. There got to be a little bit of a dam built there just to keep from losing my good dirt over in the hole. Since that dam, my trico bucket this way is the driving lane. We're gonna call it that. So what we're gonna do is, it's pretty much the same thing we did down here. Remember how we bridged over top of all that mud?
Yeah.
So if we get some good dirt off that hillside, it'll basically build like a dirt bridge to cap all that off, which should make it good and solid for Chris to get his farming equipment over here. So we're gonna try to get this hole filled in with some good dirt from over there. And then we'll take all the bad dirt, throw down in that hole, and then we're gonna have to come back at some point whenever all this dries out.
and actually
We
finish
just
it
don't
up.
have the luxury of time right now because Chris needs to get this field plan.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna go out and get the little dozer and
I think so.
see what we can round up.
Yep.
Alright. Oh, is our pipe still draining?
Yeah, it was still running good. I haven't really seen the water level change much, but I mean, there's a lot of water here though. That goes way back there.
It's not a lake
But
though.
no, it's not a lake. But yeah, it's running really good. So we're good there.
I'll leave this up if we got to see it with the dozer. It's not me. It's just our destiny.
Yeah.
this little test strip back there. Just wanted to make sure we had some good dirt, had what we thought we had, and we do. It is some pretty good material. We couldn't use that material before we built this because that was all field, but obviously the field's not planted, so we're gonna do that. So I'm gonna turn Aaron loose over there and do that. We're gonna hop back in the excavator. I'm gonna finish pulling this last little bit up over here. Get the machine back up here on top. I'm gonna get all that stuff pulled up so it's drying out. So get the machine back up on top. Matt come down here, he did confirm there is a shovel car on the end of that thing, so we should be able to increase our water flow even more yet. So I'm gonna do that, and then eventually I'm gonna cross over to the other side and see if I can start getting some of this material up here, and we'll use it to fill it, kind of do the same thing, get all that crap mud and stuff down low, get it buried, and we'll get this good dirt bridge over top of it. I am liking this 235 even in situations like this, because I get benched in down here. I ain't gotta worry about my tail swing hurting something that shouldn't be, or hitting something that shouldn't be hitting. So I've actually been really impressed with the balance on this machine. It's not been bad at all. I did switch back over to the smaller bucket. I'm not trying to get this anything fancy. I just need to get it to where it'll dry out. That is our ultimate goal. Going up. Going around. All right, before we go around, let's see if we get that pipe opened up. All right, we're trying to go gentle here, not damage anything, but we are working 100% blind. That changed the flow at all? All right, we got that tile opened up a little bit. I don't know if you can see, it's running almost a full pipe out down there now, so that's good. Aaron has made some really good progress over here on getting this filled in. I'm gonna work a little. All right, sorry, my battery died there. Aaron's got some good dirt up in here. We're gonna kind of level this off and pack this in a little bit. Getting close to having this thing open back up. We definitely got bridged over that soft dirt down there, so that's good. Oh yeah, look at that, nice and solid, I tell you. That's what we want to see. Have this thing back to new in no time, I tell you. I don't have my sheep's foot compactor here because it's on the other job. Bucket of dirt, an excavator. We can make it work, at least enough to get some farming equipment across this thing. All right. What I'm gonna do now, while Aaron's doing this, I'm gonna sneak around, see if we can get any of this dirt down below. I want to get it in this hole down here and start getting it filled in, so we can do the same thing. When we run out this good dirt, we can kind of bridge across that stuff. The question is, how soft and gooey is this going to be? This pile of stuff right here is basically what come out of that dam. I have to admit, it actually looks quite a bit better than what I was anticipating. So I'm going to take this dirt here is actually considerably better than what I thought we were going to have. Let me get it worked up, get this water pushed out of here, and we'll see what we got. All right, guys, this is a mess. It is actually going considerably better than what I anticipated. I don't know if you're able to tell in the time lapse, but I just kind of kept working all that mud and all that water out. This isn't the best material to put in there, but it's the only material we got. This is going to be somebody's permanent driveway to their house, or we didn't have time constraints with planting, or I guess what I'm trying to say is this is probably not the right way to do it, but it's going to work. So all this dirt we got piled up in here is basically just a filler. As you can tell, we got about 4 or 5 feet of that really good dirt Aaron's bringing in. That actually kind of works as a bridge across this. Over time, this may settle a little bit. This may end up being a little bit of a divot. We're just gonna have to fix it. We gotta get tractors and heavy equipment across this thing here in the next couple days. So this is what we gotta do. So Aaron's dirt's holding out for the most part over here. I got everything pulled up I could get pulled up. The other problem I got, which I kind of knew this was an issue before. Let's see if I can find the spot. There's a spot over here. So this was never intended on being a dam. There was never any intention of this ever holding water back. And then they put this in here, who knows when, with horses and foot scrapers. I'm sure they just put it right on top of the ground. So with all that water on the other side, it creates pressure and it's pushing out underneath that dam in different places. See the water trying to come out of the ground right there? A little bit more of it right there. So we need to make sure we get this whenever that water does come through. It don't hold water down here and it all drains out. So, all right, I'm in Aaron's way. We got a tile line. The end of that tile line's underneath that bucket over there. Kind of runs up behind us here. We gotta make sure we stay away from that, but I'm gonna dig in behind here, pull this dirt out from behind this pile here for Aaron so he can get in here with a dozer a little easier and start pushing it out. And I think with one little bit of dirt Aaron's got to get up there, and what dirt we got left should be enough dirt to at least get this thing open back up so Chris can get across. I'd say Aaron's probably getting close to having the top of that on grade. We got to fill in back on this backside a little bit. I got everything pulled out here. We get a machine in behind it. Matt asked me to go over here and take a tree out real quick that's leaning out in the field. We're gonna go do that. And while Aaron's tidying up this side, we're gonna walk around to the other side and fix that one little spot over there that's blowed out. And yeah, hopefully we're closing in on the end of it. All right, let's see if we can get this guy down without making an even bigger mess than what we need to. Can I take the ends of these off? It's definitely going to help our cause a little bit. Piece by piece. Love to get that one off. It'll break the whole thing off. That'll work. One last piece. I almost think that whole thing will come out. Well, that tree is in pretty bad shape, folks. Got it. Oh, it's looking good. Almost got it built back up to where we need to be. It's getting close. So at some point, the water went over here for a little bit as well, until I kind of blew out a hole. This hole's not near as big or near as bad as what was on the other side. And the majority of the dirt come out of that hole is right down there. This is kind of technically out of the main traffic line, so I'm hoping we just take this little bit of dirt right here, work it back up the hill, and put it right back where it came from. Probably gonna be a little squishy for a while, but it'll dry out eventually. Yummy. like getting the dozer down here as an option to finish this, so we'll kind of clean our way up halfway nice coming out of here. So you guys see our pipe over there in the background, still running wide open. Oh, we're so close. I ain't quite having that mud fill that hole in. There's a little bit of good dirt right there, so we're just gonna hold off and put that little bit of good dirt in that hole. But the water is going down slowly. It's dropped about 6 inches. We just need it down about 6 feet, but we will get there eventually. Check this out. Aaron's got the top pretty much buzzed in. Oh yeah, she's looking good. Man behind the scenes, we're getting close.
Getting close.
We are real close.
Yep.
I think we're close enough for him. Chris can farm. Let's just pick up and go to the house.
Let's do it. He'll be happy.
He thought it was sketchy before. He'll really think it's sketchy now. All right, we're getting down to where we need to. I don't know if ration our dirt is the right word, but we need to figure out what dirt needs to go where, right?
Yeah.
So that is going to be. That's a dozer trap. That's what that is.
That's a mud ball is what that is.
That's a dozer trap.
Yeah.
I don't know if we can get it finished, but it'd be nice if we could get what dirt we need to there, so whenever it does dry out, we can finish it. So I guess let me see if I can not get stuck real quick.
Yeah. I mean, it got stuck on that side.
I was gonna leave that part out.
So I mean, might as well get stuck on that side. No, don't get stuck on that side.
Well, I need to get the excavator out of here, but I don't want to get the excavator out of here until I know we ain't gonna get the dozer stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm saving this dirt because you were talking about straightening this out a little bit.
I mean,
you're gonna steal that dirt to put on your backside.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you get that dressed up and see what it looks like. I think it was great before, so I think we just keep it like it is. It's just Chris.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Oh yeah, yeah it does. There you go, keep on going. There you go, right there is where it needs to be. Yeah, I think that looks good. I come through, you get back behind me and you'll see where you need to be. But yeah, you're pretty well right on the money.
Let me get a call back. See if we got a full move. We'll work our way down.
Yeah, 10-4.
Went behind the scenes. If I told you it was going to look like this morning when we got here, would you have believed me?
I had faith in us. I did. I knew this is what it was going to look like.
You got more faith in us than what I did.
No, I didn't. Tickled to death we had enough dirt over there.
I know. We
And
made
it
it
don't
work.
even look like we touched anything over there.
We made it work.
Yeah.
And honestly, for some reason, that part of the dam, probably because it wasn't underneath water for 2 weeks, that part of the dam is more solid than the rest of the dam.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say that. The rest of the dam's actually in pretty good shape. Front face is a little soft from being saturated, but it actually held up really well. But we got our entire width back. We got our back slope ran in. That wasn't even like one sketchy moment with the dozer.
No.
I was surprised. So, I can't believe it. I like it. I like it a lot.
Nice.
Even more importantly, I think Farmer Chris is gonna like it.
Yeah.
Our pipe's still running wide open. What do you think the water's down, about 6 inches?
Yeah, probably 6 inches now.
But, all right. Well, I'm gonna turn Aaron back loose on the dozer. He's gonna polish up a few things. I got like a mile walk to get the excavator out here, so I'm gonna get started on that, and we'll roll back in here either this evening or in the morning and take a final glance at it, see how far the water's down, and call it. So, all right. Don't get stuck.
I ain't gonna get stuck.
Yeah, I said it on camera. Don't get stuck.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I had to run to a ball game, and it is getting dark on us. But this is the final result. As you guys can tell, the water is still flowing beautifully. We're down about a foot. Probably got about another 4 feet to go. Everything's back up. Everything looks good. We got a few little rough edges here with some fluff and stuff, but a couple rains on this thing, it'll settle back in. But the main thing is Chris can get in and out, farm this 40 acres back here. Shouldn't have no issues whatsoever. So, all right, crisis averted, and that is a wrap on this one, folks. If your travels take you through southern Indiana or just looking for a unique destination, everybody is always welcome here at the world famous Derby Market and the home headquarters of the Dirt Perfect operation. No guarantees you'll catch Aaron or myself, but feel free to take all the pictures you like. Just for obvious reasons, please don't climb on or in any of the equipment. And most importantly, please tag us on all the social platforms, including the Derby Market. Before you head out, take a quick trip inside, look around, and locate the Dirt Perfect Visitors Map. Be sure you pin the location you traveled from and enter the Dirt Perfect Visitors drawing for a chance to win some Dirt Perfect merch. As always, guys, thank you for watching and supporting this channel. It means the world, and we shall catch you on the next one.